Alright, so since we know we're going to shorten all these, I just loop this back around here, and we can tie that in there. It'll stay away from the exhaust and everything. Alright, so looking at this wiring here, looks like the ground is also the ground for the headlights, so I'm going to cut that off of there. So now we just have the kill switch and the ground. I'm guessing this is the positive that goes from the start button to into the headlights. So I'm going to cut this off of here. We're not going to use any of this. The green and black is the kill switch wires. I'm just going to cut the end of this broken plug off, so we know that. And we might use this start button, so I'm going to leave these two wires on there. We'll have plenty enough to go up for the dash there, and we'll just cut them as needed. I found this other ignition, but I don't have the ring for it, and I don't really trust it. But it has a 4-wire clip, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to cut this there, about the same on the other side. Then we're going to cut this here. And cut all these right at the end. Alright, we'll go ahead and get all these stripped. I like to just have all the heat shrink on there and ready, that way it makes soldering faster. Got a little bit of flux. one little flyaway on there. I'll trim them off. Alright, so I don't know when the camera died again, but I found another coil that's like the one on here. I figured before I ruin that one, we could see if this cord comes out of here. It actually looks like this cap is kind of glued on. So that's not a good sign. Alright, so the cap is glued on there. Almost seems like the wire's glued in there too. Yeah, we're just twisting it off. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, so I dug it out of there, and it doesn't look like it's replaceable. So either have to find another coil like this that's longer, or just lengthen the wires and deal with the coil being short. I found this switch I'm going to use for the start button. This side of the switch makes contact when the button's not pushed in, so we're not going to use that side. So we got that all tight and the button's in there. That should start it now. Next thing I gotta do is figure out what size this is so that I can drill out the ignition hole up here. I think that's gonna work right there. Alright, so we got the carburetor on, we got the exhaust on, we got the wiring where it should work. I guess the only thing left to do is try it. That one must be the neutral light, the green one. So we got that on. That was a good sign. So I think the carburetor needs adjusted a little bit, but it sounded really good. It was quiet. The engine sounded clean. I think that's going to work. That ought to work pretty good for a gas pedal. Trying to figure out what to do for a brake pedal over here. I have the old brake pedal from the four-wheeler. I thought about putting there, or I'm going to have to make something. Alright, so you saw it runs. I'm going to pull this engine out so that I can tip this thing up and work underneath of it without laying on the ground. I gotta make a brake pedal still and hook up the gas pedal, but that won't be a problem. So if you like that video, give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe. Thank you.